Trigger warning. This podcast will be talking about suicide and childhood trauma. Hi, my name is Kira, and this is After I Decided to Stay, a podcast where I talk about my journey with suicidal thoughts and all the things I learned once I decided to stay here on this amazing planet with all you beautiful people. I'm doing this podcast because I need to say some things out loud. It is my desire to help someone by doing this, whether it be someone who is in the thick of it, someone who decided to stay like me, or a family member of someone who doesn't understand what they are going through. I'm not here to glamorize suicide or mental health. I'm not a medical health professional, and this podcast cannot be used as any form of therapy. If you need help with your mental health, I suggest that you find a mental health professional. You are worth it. You are not a burden. Thanks for being here.
So I decided to stay. Now what? Did the suicidal thoughts just magically disappear? No, they didn't. Are those thoughts still here now? No, they aren't. I worked through it. I want to live until I'm 120. I love it here. I really do. I love being me. I had to let that feeling know that it had no place in my life. Maybe for some, it is a voice. You just keep saying, no, this is what I'm going to do. I hear you and understand where you are coming from, but no. Everything is okay. I deserve to be happy and have a good life. Me being happy isn't hurting anyone. I realized that being a victim had become a habit. This is a habit I had built up over the course of my childhood. Once I realized it was a habit, I was like, I can do something. Now, don't get me wrong, there are times that I actually was in fact a victim. But since I had decided to stay, there's no turning back. Nothing is going to keep me from living my greatest life. I have realized that I'm stronger than I thought. I'm sure you are too. Now, this probably won't work for everyone. It's called mental illness for a reason. It's not just mind over matter. I get that. I'm not trying to be insensitive to anyone who is having a hard time. For me, though, I had to take many steps to get where I am now. Hearing people talk about self-love pissed me off. They would talk about self-care, taking a bath, or alone time. Some people would just say self-love and not tell you how. I went from hating myself to, okay, I'm here. What now? I hadn't even begun to think about self-love. I was like, I want to live, so isn't that good enough? Apparently not. I didn't even know who I was. How could I? I decided to end my life at the age of 9. My life hadn't even started when I made such a monumental decision. I had to discover some things, then accept what I found. Then I started the task of trying to fall in love with me. I think self-love is being alone with yourself. Self-love and acceptance is knowing that you can do it alone. Self-love is knowing that you don't have to bring anything to be valuable. You are a living being that is valuable. Any negative thing you have been telling yourself that you are lacking doesn't change the fact that you are worthy of love, kindness, and boundaries. My family still to this day tries to make me feel like a loser if I don't have any money. If I'm not doing something that they associate with success, then they say I am a loser. Never mind all the things I have accomplished or how respectful I am. If I don't have money or success, then my family doesn't see me as worthy of respect. I internalized that for a long time. I'm sure you can imagine the type of hell 2020 was for me. Here I am not working. I'm afraid to go outside on the one hand, and the other, I think I'm a piece of shit because I'm not bringing in an income. It was hell for me. I even tried to start a business and failed because I was trying to prove myself. One of the most important things about self-love is fuck them. I'm not saying purposely trying to screw over everyone around you. No, I'm saying living your life and not giving a rat's ass if you're putting others in an imposition. Chances are you aren't hurting anyone. One of the things I learned recently is that no one is out to get me. People are just living their lives the best way they can. I'm happy no one is paying me any attention. They are doing their thing and I can do mine. If someone does something that is messed up towards you, then talk to them about it, then move on accordingly. Another thing I learned is there is enough for everyone. I don't have time for jealousy. I hope you get the desires of your heart. Also, if someone tries to snub me, I get them out of my life. We can be happy. The things that are out of our control doesn't matter. But you making my life a living hell is under your control because it's a choice. The last thing I discovered about myself is I don't like popcorn and I don't have to eat it. No one is going to force me to. No one is going to dislike me if I don't eat it. And if they do dislike me because of it, fuck them. Let's take a deep breath. Thanks for listening. You are worth it. You are not a burden. Thanks for being here.